Hi everyone, today we will be dealing with the remaining formulae related to trigonometric functions of sum and difference of two angles. Okay, let's start from this one, that is, if none of the angles x, y and x plus y is an odd multiple of pi by 2, then tan of x plus y is equal to tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. So now why they have given this none of the angles x, y and x plus y is an odd multiple of pi by 2 means when we start the proof of or the derivation of tan of x plus y, the formula tan of x plus y, we are just writing tan as sine by cos, that is sine of that angle divided by cos of that angle. That means for the existence of the denominator we have to have this. That means we know that cos of an angle is 0 means x is an odd multiple of pi by 2. So this case we are avoiding. Okay, we are avoiding this case of happening for cos. That means when we will expand, we will get here we have x plus y angle, right? So for x plus y also it is not an odd multiple of pi by 2. That means you don't have any case for cos of x plus y to be 0. Now when we expand this, that is we are expanding sine of x plus y and cos of x plus y using their formulae, related formulae. What is that? Sine x cos y plus cos x sin y divided by cos of x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Now you can just see here you also have your cos x cos y. So for the existence of them we are taking that x, y and x plus y both, all the three are not an odd multiple of pi by 2. That means you don't have any case for cos of that angle to be 0. Okay, now you just go for the statement or tan of x plus y. What is that? Here you have 1. So this one will help us to find out what to do next. After expansion, what we are doing is we have to make this term as 1. That means we have to divide throughout by cos x cos y. Okay, so what the next step is? Dividing throughout by cos x cos y. Okay, divide by cos x cos y. Throughout means for each term you are dividing with cos x cos y. Now when you divide sin x cos y divided by cos x cos y will get cancelled and you will get sin x by cos x, which is tan x, plus again cos x cos y divided by cos x cos y. Cos x sin y divided by cos x cos y will give you cos x getting cancelled and sin y by cos y, which is tan y, divided by, here you are dividing throughout by this term, so you will get it to be 1. And here you have sin x sin y divided by cos x cos y. So you have sin x by cos x, which is tan x, and sin x sin y by cos y, which is tan y. Okay. So you are getting tan of x plus y is tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. Okay. And the next one, which is tan of x minus y, is also having the same condition. That is all x, y and x minus y will not be multiple of or multiple of pi by 2. But what we are doing is we are just starting from what we know. We know that tan of x plus y is what? Tan of x plus y is tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. So from there we are starting and replacing y with minus y. Okay. So what you will get here is when you are replacing y by minus y, so this total will become as tan of x minus y is equal to tan x plus tan of minus y divided by 1 minus tan x tan of minus y, right? Now we have already seen that tan of minus theta, suppose tan of minus theta we have taken, it is sine of that angle divided by cos of the same angle. And sine of minus theta is minus sine theta and cos of minus theta is cos theta. That means you are getting it to be minus tan theta. So tan of minus theta is minus tan theta, so that tan of minus y can be written as minus tan y. So this will give you, that is your tan of x plus x minus y will become tan x. Here you have a negative sign out from this bracket, so that you will get tan x minus tan y divided by 1. Here again you have tan x, 1 minus tan x, and this tan of minus y will give you minus tan y. That minus and minus will become plus here, so that your formula becomes tan of x minus y is tan x minus tan y divided by 1 plus tan x tan y. That means you have opposite thing. Here if you have angle positive, in the numerator you have plus here and denominator you have negative. And if you have negative here, in the numerator you have negative and denominator you have positive. Okay. Next one is, if none of the angles x, y and x plus y is a multiple of pi, then cot of x plus y is equal to cot x cot y minus 1 divided by cot y plus cot x. So for this again, they have given the condition that x, y and x plus y is not a multiple of pi. Why? Because when we write cot, it will be whatever angle you have taken. Cot x will be cos x by sin x, right? Cos x by sin x means the denominator should not be equal to 0. And when your sin x is 0, sin x is 0 when you have x as a multiple of pi. So this condition we are avoiding here in order to get the cot of x plus y to be existence. That means sin x, cos, sin y and sin of x plus y all will not be equal to 0. Okay, now we will start with the left hand side, that is cot of x plus y. Now how can we write cot? It is cos by sin. So you will have cos of that angle, that is cos of x plus y divided by sin of x plus y. Expanding them, you will get cos of x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay, here if you have plus, you have here minus, divided by sin x cos y plus cos x sin y is the expansion of sin of x plus y. Just go for the right hand side term. Here you have 1. That means sin x sin y. That term should become 1, means you are dividing throughout by sin x sin y. Okay, dividing throughout by sin x sin y will give you cot of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y divided by sin x sin y minus sin x sin y divided by sin x sin y whole divided by sin x cos y divided by sin x sin y plus cos x sin y divided by sin x sin y. So cos x by sin x will give you cot x, cos y by sin y will give you cot y, minus this total will get cancelled and you will get it to be 1 divided by, here you will get sin x to be cancelled, so that cos by sin will give you cot angle y plus sin y will get cancelled here and you will get cos x by sin x as cot x. So this is your formula for cot of x plus y. Okay, cot of x plus y is cot x cot y minus 1 divided by cot y plus cot x. Now we will go for the next one, that is what will be cot of x minus y. For that we will start with this and replace y with minus y. Okay, so cot of x plus y is cot x cot y minus 1 divided by cot y plus cot x. Replace y by minus y. Okay, replacing y with minus y, what you will get? Your left hand side will become x plus minus y, which is equal to cot x cot of minus y minus 1 divided by cot of minus y plus cot x. Again we have just gone for what is cot of negative theta. It is actually cos of negative theta divided by sine of negative theta, and cos of negative theta is cos of positive theta divided by, you will have minus sine theta here, that is you are getting minus cot theta. So cot of minus theta is minus cot theta, so here you will get minus cot x cot y minus 1 divided by, this will also give you a negative sign here, cot y minus cot y plus cot x, right? Now you have in the numerator negative for both the terms. You can take it out so that this becomes cot x cot y plus 1 divided by minus cot y plus cot x. Now give this negative sign to the denominator so that this becomes, left hand side is cot of x minus y, right hand side will become, numerator is cot x cot y plus 1 divided by, this negative will go there in the denominator so that this will become positive and this will become negative. That means cot y minus cot x. So this is your formula for cot of x minus y. Okay, this is your cot of x minus y. Next you have cos 2x, and it has 4 formulae, and all the 4 are equally important. Okay, now how we will reach these formulae, we will just see. We will start with cos of x plus y, which we have already dealt with, and cos of x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, right? Now in order to get cos 2x in the left hand side, what we should do, we should replace this y with x. Okay, so replacing y with your x. So what you will get, left hand side will become cos of x plus x, right? And this will become cos x minus sin x. So that your left hand side becomes cos 2x and right hand side becomes cos square x minus sin square x. You just see one formula you have got. This is your one formula. Okay. Next, you have to get only cos, no sine. So what we will do is, we will just replace this sine in terms of cos. Now what is the relation connecting sine and cos? Sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So that if you want to replace your sine square, you can write 1 minus cos square x, right? So this I am using here, so that I will get cos square x minus of 1 minus cos square x, right? So this is cos square x minus 1 plus cos square x, or you can say 2 cos square x minus 1, and this is your next formula, second one. So that is also your cos 2x. Okay, now what we need is, we have to replace cos, and only we have to get in terms of sine. That means again we will go for the same formula, cos square x. Cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sin square x, which we have already got. In that we are just replacing what cos in terms of sine. From the same relation we will get what is cos square x is 1 minus sin square x. So that we are replacing here. So that cos square, instead of cos square we will write 1 minus sin square minus sin square x. That is 1 minus 2 sin square x. And this is your third one, right? This much is clear. Now we have the fourth one. For that again we will start with cos square minus sin square. Okay. So we are starting with cos 2x, again with cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sin square x. Now what we are doing is, we are just writing the denominator as 1. That we can write, so cos square x minus sin square x whole divided by 1. Okay. Now this one will be replaced with sin square x plus cos square x. Why sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So we are just replacing the value 1 with this. That is cos square x plus sin square x. Okay. Now why I am writing cos square x plus sin square x means, I need to get 1 in both the terms in here. So that I have written as cos square x first and then sin square. Okay. Now we can just tally from this. This term should be 1, means we have to throughout divide with cos square x. Okay. So dividing by cos square x, what we will get? This will become cos square by cos square 1 minus sin square by cos square will give you tan square. Again denominator cos square by cos square 1 plus sin square by cos square tan square. So this is your fourth formula, which is 1 minus tan square x by 1 plus tan square x. Okay. Next one is sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x, or it is also equal to 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x. Okay. For that we will just start with sin of x plus y. What is sin of x plus y? Sin x cos y plus cos x sin y, right? Now we are just replacing, you just see the left hand side is 2x. That means both should be x, replacing y by x. Okay, so that left hand side becomes sin of x plus x is equal to sin x cos x plus cos x sin x. That means left hand side becomes sin 2x and right hand side becomes sin x cos x plus sin x cos x. So it is 2 sin x cos x. That is your first formula, so you got 1. Now what we are doing is, we are just taking again this right hand side, which is 2 sin x cos x, and rewriting it as 2 sin x cos x divided by 1. And again we are replacing 1 with cos square x plus sin square x. So you will get 2 sin x cos x divided by cos square x plus sine square x. Now you go for what you need. You have to get tan x. So in order to get tan means you have to divide throughout by what? Here you have 1. So you have to divide throughout by cos square x. Okay. So dividing throughout by cos square x, you will get 2 sine x cos x divided by cos square x whole divided by cos square x by cos square x plus sine square x by cos square x, right? So this will give you 1. Here you will have tan square. Here 1 cos will get cancelled and sine x by cos x will give you 2 tan x divided by here 1. Here it is tan square x. So it is 2 tan x divided by 1 plus tan square x, and that is your second formula. Okay. Next one is tan 2x is equal to 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. So we will start with tan of x plus y, which we already know. Okay, tan of x plus y is tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. Now you just see, you have to get your left hand side to be tan of 2x. That means we will replace y with x. Okay, replacing y by x, what you will get? The left hand side becomes tan of x plus x is equal to, here you will have tan x plus tan x. So this y has been made x, 1 minus tan x tan x. So that your left hand side is tan 2x and right hand side will become tan x plus tan x, 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. Okay, so you have only one formula for tan 2x, which is 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. Next formula is sine 3x. So angle is 3x. Later, earlier we have dealt with 2x angles. Then now you have 3x angles. Okay, so sine 3x is 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. Now for finding out this, we are writing sine 3x as sine of 2x plus x. We are splitting it into a sum of two angles. Okay. Now again we know that sine of x plus y is sine x cos y plus cos x sine y. So that we are applying here. Instead of x we have 2x and instead of y we have x. Okay. So it is sine 2x cos x plus cos 2x sine x. Understood how? Sine of x plus y is equal to sine x cos y plus cos x sine y. This we have applied and replaced with, that is x with 2x and y with x. Okay, that's why we got this. Now what we are doing is, we are just changing this sine 2x as the new formula which we have already dealt, which is 2 sine x cos x into cos x. Okay. Now again you have cos 2x. We should know that in the answer you should have only sine terms, so that this cos 2x should be replaced in terms. So because you have 4 formulae for cos 2x, which formula to be used here? You have to use the formula in which you have only sine, which is 1 minus 2 sine square x. So instead of cos 2x, we will replace it with 1 minus 2 sine square x into this sine x. Okay. Now what you are getting? 2 sine x cos square x plus sine x, and just multiplying, minus 2 sine cube x. Okay. Now again you have one more cos which you should not have in the answer. So again you are replacing cos square x in terms of sine. What is cos square x? 1 minus sine square x. 1 minus sine square x plus sine x minus 2 sine cube x. Now multiply this, you will get 2 sine x minus 2 sine cube x plus sine x minus 2 sine cube x. So you have 2 sine x and a sine x, which will give you 3 sine x, minus minus, you will get minus 2 minus 4 sine cube x, which is your answer. That is sine 3x is equal to 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. Next one is cos 3x is equal to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. For that again we are starting with cos 3x is equal to cos of 2x plus x. Now we will use the formula cos of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. And in this formula we will replace x with 2x and y with x. Okay. So that this will give you cos 2x cos x minus sine 2x sin x. Okay. Now what we are doing is this cos 2x will be replaced with the formula which contains only cos, which is 2 cos square x minus 1 into cos x minus, again sin 2x will be replaced with 2 sin x cos x into sin x. So you are getting 2, I am just multiplying 2 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 cos x sin square x, right? Now again we don't need any sine term, so we are replacing this sine square with 1 minus cos square. So that you will get 2 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 cos x into 1 minus cos square x. This will give you 2 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 cos x minus into minus plus 2 cos cube x. Now you can see 2 cos cube x plus 2 cos cube x will give you 4 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 cos x will give you minus 3 cos x. So that your formula is cos 3x is equal to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. Okay. Next one is tan 3x is equal to 3 tan x minus tan cube x divided by 1 minus 3 tan square x. Okay. For that we will just start with tan 3x, writing it as a sum of two angles, which is 2x and x. That is tan 3x is equal to tan of 2x plus x. Now we will apply the formula for tan of x plus y here. Tan of x plus y is tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. Right? So instead of x, we are just replacing it with 2x and y with x in the formula. So what you will get, tan 2x plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan 2x tan x. Okay. Now we are just again changing this tan 2x. What is tan 2x equal to? Tan 2x is equal to 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. So that we are replacing here. So it will be 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x plus tan x divided by 1 minus 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x into tan x. So that after taking the LCM, what you will get is 2 tan x in the numerator plus tan x into 1 minus tan square x divided by, in the denominator you will get 1 minus tan square x with this minus 2 tan square x. Both the denominators are same, that is 1 minus tan square will get cancelled after taking the LCM. Okay, so that you are getting how much you will get, see, 2 tan x plus tan x minus tan cube x divided by 1 minus, you have 1 tan square x here and 2 tan square x here, that is 3 tan square x. That is in total you are getting how much, 2 plus 1, 3 tan x minus tan cube x divided by 1 minus 3 tan square x, which is your required formula. Okay. Now you have cos x plus cos y is equal to, now when we discuss about these angles, you have to see when both are cos and in between you have positive sign, you are getting the answer to be both cos angles, and the angles will be addition and subtraction, okay, by 2. And so here if you have positive cos x plus cos y, you have 2 cos of the addition of the two angles by 2, cos of the subtraction of the two angles by 2. Now for the second one, when you have same cos x and cos y, but in between you have negative sign, means the thing which you are getting is opposite of that. That means you had here cos and cos, you will have sine and sine with the same angles, but you have a negative sign also. That means cos x minus cos y will be minus 2 sine of x plus y by 2, sine of x minus y by 2. Now when you have both the terms to be sine and in between you have positive, first you will have sine of the positive, that's the addition angle, and then cos of the subtraction angle. That means 2 sine of x plus y by 2, cos of x minus y by 2. And if you have in between negative sign, that is sine x minus sine y, then you have first cos and then sine. That means the positive angle will be coming first with cos and then sine of negative. Okay, that is 2 cos of x plus y by 2, sine of x minus y by 2. Now we have to derive these formulae. For that, first we will start with cos of x plus y and cos of x minus y. What is the expansion of cos of x plus y? It is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, right? And for cos of x minus y, you have cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Now if this is 1 and this is 2, and if I am adding the two equations, while adding, what I will get? The left hand side will become cos of x plus y plus cos of x minus y, as what you will get? These two will get cancelled and you will get 2 times of this. So it is 2 cos x cos y. Okay, let it be your third equation, right? Now if I am subtracting the two equations, that means 1 and 2, I am subtracting, what I will get? Cos of x plus y minus cos of x minus y is equal to, see, minus sin x sin y minus sin x sin y, that means minus 2 sin x sin y, which is your equation number 4, suppose. Okay, now again we are going for what is sine. Sine of x plus y and sine of x minus y. So sine of x plus y is sin x cos y plus cos x sin y, and sine of x minus y is sin x cos y minus cos x sin y, right? X plus y and x minus y we have considered. Now suppose this is your 5th one and 6th one, so that you are just adding the two, 5 and 6, you will get the left hand side as sine of x plus y plus sine of x minus y, and this will give you what? These two will get cancelled and you will get 2 sin x cos y. Okay, now if I am subtracting them, 5 minus 6, what I will get? Sine of x plus y minus sine of x minus y will be, what you will get? These two will get cancelled and you will get cos x sin y, minus of minus will give you plus. So it is 2 cos x sin y. So let it be your 7 and 8 equations. Okay, so this much you got. Now what we are doing is we are just replacing x plus y and x minus y with some other variable. Why? Because in the left hand side what we need is, we have only one variable here, right? Not a sum of two. So we are just replacing x plus y and x minus y with theta and phi. Okay, let x plus y is theta and x minus y is phi. So can you solve these two and find out what will be x and y in terms of theta and phi? Let's find out. If this is x minus y is equal to phi, so that when I eliminate or use the elimination method, if I am adding, I will get 2x is equal to theta plus phi. That will give me x is equal to theta plus phi by 2. Okay, so that is your x in terms of theta and phi. And now if I have subtracted the two equations, x plus y is equal to theta and x minus y equal to phi, subtraction will give you, this will go and this will give you 2y is equal to theta minus phi, or y is equal to theta minus phi by 2. So this is your y in terms of theta and phi. Okay, so what I am doing is I am just replacing the values there in which all equations? I'll tell. In 3, in 4, 7 and 8. Okay, 3 will become what when substituted? X plus y is taken as theta. So your equation 3, here you will have cos theta plus cos phi is equal to 2 cos, instead of x you will have theta plus phi by 2, because x there it is x, so here you will get theta plus phi by 2, and in here you have cos of y, which is theta minus phi by 2. Okay, now equation 4 becomes, which is your this one, so cos theta minus cos phi, which is equal to minus 2 sine of, again x is theta plus phi by 2 sine theta minus phi by 2. Now go for your equation number 7, which is sine of x plus y, again x plus y is theta plus sine phi is equal to 2 sine of x is theta plus phi by 2 cos of theta minus phi by 2. And equation number 8 becomes sine theta minus sine phi is equal to 2 cos of theta plus phi by 2 sine of theta minus phi by 2. Now you can just match these 4 formulae with these 4. You can find that instead of x you have theta here, and instead of y you have phi here. Remaining all is same, right? Instead of x, theta, instead of y. So theta and phi were just certain real numbers in order to just make those in terms of or like this. Okay, for that purpose only we used. That means we can just replace this theta and phi with x and y, so that we will get these to be as cos x plus cos y is equal to 2 cos of x plus y by 2 cos of x minus y by 2. So how you got? You are just replacing. This was a substitution, but here we are just replacing. Okay, replacing theta by x and phi by y. Okay, and here you will get cos x minus cos y to be minus 2 sine of x plus y by 2 sine of x minus y by 2. Then you have sine x plus sine y is equal to 2 sine of x plus y by 2 cos of x minus y by 2, and sine x minus sine y is equal to 2 cos of x plus y by 2 sine of x minus y by 2. Now you see you have got the 4 formulae. Now just remember, all these 4 formulae are important together with the 4 formulae which we have just taken after adding and subtracting. First and second added, you got something. Again here you after subtraction you got. These are also formulae to be studied. Okay, 3, 4 and again you have 7, 8. Then you have 1, 2 as well as 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6 and these all are formulae. We have just derived. In order to get something we have just added, subtracted, but all these are also formulae. These 4 also act as formulae, because if your angle is like this you have to use this formula, and if your angle is like this you have to use this formula. Understood? So you have altogether here 4 and these 4 to be studied thoroughly. Okay.